Good afternoon, class. My name is Gianni Macchio, and today I will be presenting my topic for our final paper that was due, which was the steps and secrets in creating a successful team. So to start, I will be giving an abstract or a summary of what I will be talking about during this presentation. In today's world, large firms and organizations urge their employees to collaborate since studies show that teams are more innovative, productive, identify faults sooner, and discover better solutions to problems. I will be talking about the 5 stages that teams will undergo to achieve success, as well as Google and their internal project known as Aristotle, which is a well-regarded case study that dives deep into the key factors of their successful teams at hand. So to start, I will be talking about the 5 stages of team development. If you've ever been a part of a team or a group, you have definitely undergone all 5 of these stages, probably without even realizing. So the first stage is forming. At this point, team members are doing their best to fit in, and this is usually where impressions are made, which can have an overall effect on team morale and each group member's behavior. Every person's position will become clear to the observer, meaning that you will have people that are nervous and anxious about the project, and you have some people who are excited and ambitious for the road ahead of them. The next stage is storming, and during this stage, members are known to be preoccupied with their own task at the expense of others. Members' perspectives on their tasks may differ, and disagreements and arguments may arise because of this step. Now, before you get to norming, these disagreements and arguments need to be sorted out, otherwise the team's success will not flourish. So, norming is trust and respect will grow as teammates become more at ease with one another. The most important aspect of the stage is the teammates' ability to work together and achieve their common goals. The 4th stage in this 5-step process is performance. So the team will operate with little conflict at this stage because trust is at an all-time high. They are at ease and familiar with the individual goals that will allow them to achieve maximum success. This stage is categorized by maximum team effectiveness. And the last and final stage is adjourning, and this is usually the end of the road for teams, and once the project is completed, the group or team will most likely disband. But as shown in this image, high-performing teams will keep going and achieve more success. So now I will be talking about Google's Aristotle case study. And while researching this, I was definitely pretty interested in this topic because I found a lot of cool stuff. So a few years ago, Google launched an internal project referred to as Aristotle, which was oriented towards a massive data study focused on teamwork. The tech giant spent millions of dollars tracking 180 teams for 3 straight years. As for the overall goal of this study, the firm set out to identify traits that are successful in each Google team. So, as the researchers studied the groups, there were 2 tendencies that were common among all top teams. One of them was that each member would speak in nearly equal proportions, which is a behavior known as equal distribution conversational turn-taking by scientists. During this, they would study groups, and each group's leadership would revolve or stay the same throughout the project. The most important step that mattered is that all team members spoke roughly the same amount. And the second tendency among all successful teams is that they had high averages in social sensitivity, meaning that they were skilled at reading how others felt based on factors such as tone of voice, their expressions, and other nonverbal cues such as body language. An example of someone with a high social sensitivity would be a person who understands conversational cues and stops talking to listen to at appropriate times. In scenarios in which everyone discussed and demonstrated respect by listening and paying attention to others, a psychological safe environment was created in these teams. So with psychological safe environments, there are better innovation and design making that are created through this environment. And these are my sources. I really couldn't get the hanging in there. Sorry, but I hope you guys learned something. I had a fun time doing this. It definitely wasn't my worst final. So thank you guys for listening.